Here's the problem.
I don't know.
Because you take Jim Jones, whomever work at ex-CEO of XYZ company.
Yeah.
You're looking at the salary right now. You're not talking about the sacrifices that Jim Jones had to take to get to that level. Number two, it doesn't matter what the S&P 500 does. If they're returning shareholder value, if they are doing what the right thing is for their employees, they're working 24/7. I'm sick and tired of all these people coming out saying that CEOs are paid too much money. This is not a job of stocking shelves. These people are around the clock. Sarbanes-Oxley, the guys sign off on every single financial report. Yet they're going to be the ones that are saying, "Oh, well, they're paid too much." According to what? What are they paid?
And
how?
it's interesting you say that to me. I know the CFO of a big company that will remain nameless very well, and he is on a plane 24/7. Is divorced, never sees his children.
There you go.
I mean, has no life.
Yeah.
No life. But he can say, "I'm CFO of a big Fortune 500."
Yeah.
So your point is a good one. They are married to their jobs.
They are. You sacrifice so much from a personal perspective to be the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. And the fact is that what are they paid? Where is that even relevant right now? Because when I grew up, it was always taught that if you work hard, you want to accomplish things, you do it legally,
right.
obviously.
You want to be Lloyd Blankfein. You don't want to demonize him.
Right, but you working so hard, you get to that level. Lloyd Blankfein started in the mailroom at Goldman Sachs.
Sure did.
He worked his way up. He went to Harvard Business School. He actually paid his own way, people. And yet, here's a guy, because Goldman Sachs is Goldman Sachs, and you got these clowns writing these op-eds in the New York Times, and everybody is just going after him. It's not fair.
I want to move on from this, but let me ask you one more thing. What about, though, the companies that are on the toilet and their CEOs are getting paid hand over fist?
Then don't buy their products. Don't buy their stock. What difference does it make then? Go out and start picketing the place. I don't know. That's up to the board of directors and the employees. This is America. You don't have to work in these companies. You don't have to buy that stock. If you don't like it, then get out and move on.
Amen.
This is a great cost of freedom segment, by the way. Because because we're back and forth on this thing. And,
but you know what? You make a great point. If you don't agree with the way your CEO is being paid, don't buy the share.
Yeah.
Don't buy the stock.
Don't buy the products. Walk. I mean, come on.
Now, I know you're going to tell me, because I love your picks, because they're so in the Todd Schoenberger realm. Because the beauty of one of the things I love about talking to you, Todd, is you are consistent. You're consistent with your thoughts, your views,
Tracy.
your everything. No, because I can't say that for everybody. And you agree with me.
Absolutely.
People will talk, it's like picking the winning team.
Yep.
Today I'm a Yankees fan, tomorrow I'm a whoever fan.
Well, where the Bulls, the markets go up 200, Dow goes up 200 points the other day. Everybody's telling me on TV I should buy. I bought and the market went down. Where are these people? I'd like to have a word with you.
What do you think of this market, though?
Oh.
Is this Europe? Is this bad economic data? What is this?
Okay, the market right now, the Dow should be down 10% if it wasn't for earnings right now. Let's give credit where credit is due.
I'm with you.
Earnings are doing very well. Over 80% of S&P 500 companies reporting so far have beaten their Wall Street estimate.
Yeah, but is that because, as I mentioned earlier, the bar is so low, Caterpillar could step over it?
Yes, it's a brilliant point. That's exactly what it is. However, that is something that we can at least... The bulls are saying, look, this is good. We see some earnings growth that's taking place. Right now, we're trending at 3% earnings growth right now, quarter over quarter. 1 year ago, though, it's double digits. So it is slowing down.
You and I, we could talk about quantitative easing until the cows come home, but can we at least say that part of the reason these companies are doing so well and their balance sheets are so shored up is because, we pumped money into this system. And they took it and they kept it.
Yep, that's absolutely right. They kept it and they haven't hired. It's at the expense of human capital. So you can look at this. You can look at the unemployment rate. You can look at the 120,000 jobs. I mean, it's stuck in quicksand, the labor report. So when you look at all of that, yes, that does help a company's bottom line. It helps them with their earnings per share number because they don't have the overhead costs. Then you can exceed those Wall Street estimates, and that's what we're seeing right now.
But then can you also argue that these earnings are sort of fake?
Well, I don't want to use the word fake.
Fine.
However, let's just say they're manipulating to the higher side. Let's put it that way. Only because they're not doing anything wrong.
They wouldn't be there though if it weren't for the quantitative easing.
That's one part of it.
Can we say that?
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay,
yeah,
I think you can, right? I mean, I know we cost cut to the cows come home. Half the companies out in the world these days probably don't even turn the lights on. They've cost cut it so much.
Yeah.
But there is an element of, hey, we got cheap money available to us. We took it.
The issue that you have, though, is when you look at the revenue numbers, you have to wonder, Where is the spending going to come from?
Agreed.
The debt is out of control. I mean, if it wasn't for the ECB right now, what took place in Europe, if it wasn't for the central bank over there intervening, we'd probably be in a global depression right now, because Europe is just, I mean, they're standing on toothpicks at this point.
No, you're right. We've had our own version of a European printing press.
Yes, we have.
Okay, let's go to your stock picks. Because again, I think this all comes down to, like, I don't want to say it's the cheap consumer, but it's the frugal consumer. McDonald's, Buffalo Wild Wings, Coinstar. I'm eating cheap food, McDonald's and Buffalo Wild Wings, and I am going to Coinstar for movies because I'm not paying to go to the movies.
Bingo. I mean, there's a whole selection of stocks right now that really mimic the U.S. economy. The thing about McDonald's, they report their number tomorrow, their quarterly confessional, tomorrow before the open. Pay close attention to this.
Quarterly confessional. I like that.
You feel free to use it.
I might.
So but McDonald's, this number, what's going to be unique about it is that 40% of their revenues come from Europe. Now, just last month, they talked about how their restaurants have been doing, and they actually showed a decrease for the first time in Europe.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting to see when this report comes out, because you don't just want to look at that earnings per share number. If they beat, that's great. And realistically, they're making 80 cents on the dollar on all of their drinks anyway in profit margin. They should beat that number. But where is the European number? Where are the revenue figures? When you dissect that data, what's it going to show? Because if Europe is really bad, and this is going to be a proxy for this, we'll know tomorrow. It's not about a Spain debt offering or anything like that. We can just look at simple hamburgers and French fries. But when you look at that McDonald's report, if they are suffering in Europe, that's going to just have a ripple effect for the quarters to come.
That is an awesome point, and I'm going to remember that tomorrow. You said 40% of their sales are Europe?
40% is
huge.
Europe. Isn't it? I know, when you think of McDonald's being all-American, out of Illinois.
And then you think, if I'm in Italy, why in God's name would I eat McDonald's?
Well, I got to tell you, Tracy, you know what? In Europe, but here's the thing, though. It's not. It's here in this country, it'll be taboo to go out on a date. So if somebody asks you out on a date to go to McDonald's, be like, "Are you kidding me? I'm not going to McDonald's." Right. But in Europe, it's actually supposed to be fully acceptable. So if you're going to go out to McDonald's, something for your viewers there.
What's wrong with you people?
Yeah. Go to
McDonald's,
the
Applebee's, Houlihan's. You never take a girl there on the first date. All right, and Coinstar. Movies.
I love that. Yeah, the numbers, the revenue growth. I always like to look at companies with revenue growth, and you're seeing that right now. 13.5% year over year since for the past 3 years now. That's an excellent stock, excellent company. Definitely something to consider. If you're looking for growth, all three of them are right there. Plus, Coinstar and Buffalo Wild Wings report their quarterly confessionals next week. So you're looking for a little bit of a bump, and they have shown a lead in a little bit of an uptrend right before an earnings report is released.
I love that you were here, especially for the Peter Barnes thing. You have to come on FBN with us at 2 o'clock. Next week.
I'm counting down the seconds. Just anytime you need me,
yeah,
I'll
you
be
got
there.
it, because we got to do this. I love this. All right, Todd Schoenberger, Managing Director of the Black Bay Group. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks
Tracy.
for chiming in on the CEO thing. I knew
my pleasure.
that would fire you up.